Alright guys, so we are going to jump straight into the max testing for Kshatriya. So what we're going to do right now, we are going to raise this unit up to potential 3 first, because I want to see, does the stat improvement, does the EX skill, overall effects improve, does that really help the unit as a whole? So that's a kind of like a perspective I want to go from first, and then we are going to be taking a look at the Transcendent skill. But overall, I think it's a very beneficial thing for the team itself, because we are having a longer stun duration, we're having better buff percentage, so I think overall is good. But in terms of how it is for Kshatriya itself, I don't really think it's that much impressive, because I think we still managed to not make it towards the end of the timer. So that was a bummer, because it's just the design of the kits. That's, it's nothing I can do. The status stuff is not really gonna help besides the transcendent skill, so that's why we really couldn't finish it. Like, we couldn't even survive the last few seconds, so that was kind of unfortunate. But as we do raise the transcendent skill now up to level 1, we are getting a third weapon increase accuracy, so that's actually, it's gonna come a long shot. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be via the damage output. I think it's gonna be in the form of the EX skill gauge potentially being able to charge faster, because if we are able to land more hits, that means we are able to successfully charge up the EX skill gauge. So that is going to be very important for us, because in order to charge up the EX skill gauge, you either get hit so it charge, or you are able to do like successfully land hit. So that is going to be very important to us. But in terms of the inconsistency, is already plaguing this unit, because we actually, I want to say, die a little bit sooner than last match, and I'm not gonna go out of my way to let's actually do this 100 times to get the perfect run. I'm simply, it's the next recording, and let's see what this unit can do. I literally put the unit on the spot. So this one is going to be the co-ops. I did not intentionally record the co-ops one, because I feel like we die way too early. And this one, for this instance, I think we came up pretty nice. Damage output wise, if I want to say, compared to Bear stock, was actually a lot more better, meaning the potential 3. So I'm definitely glad to see a little bit of an improved number, so that's actually not that bad. The next one we are going to be taking a look at is going to be the Transcendent skill version. The reason why I want to skip the Transcendent skill and then and then Transcendent 4, because there isn't necessarily a big jump in terms of better effects. This one is actually quite a big one, because this is targeting pretty much what the skill 1 and skill 2 is already doing, and providing a little bit more than that. So if you guys are able to get the unit to potential 3, supposedly you are able to, I don't know, survive better, maybe tank a little bit better. But obviously, everything is RNG based. If everything does not line up correctly, even the most well thought out unit, the best kit possible unit, is still not going to survive. And I think for this one, we definitely were around the same place as we were at just P3. Like we couldn't even survive a little bit longer than what we wanted, so that's quite unfortunate. And in terms of the co-ops, I think we end up, like, I literally show you guys when we die, but I think damage output wise, I think we were roughly about there. I think the whole team for this one specifically, I don't know why, we just weren't performing this good. And this is literally just the next fight that I went into. I did not do like, let me do this 5 times to get the perfect one. It's not that I want to show you guys a better output. I just want to give you guys a more realistic situation of what this unit is able to do. Sometimes you just get bad RNG, like the one that we were able to do. So now we are moving into T5, where we are getting 2 additional effects. So this is by far a more expensive upgrading, because we are using my own personal 1500 rainbow coins. So we are gonna see if they worth every one bit of them. And I really did have high expectation, because I did see great things from the overall kits, but the result may varies. All right, because right now I think we are starting out pretty strong. We were able to top DPS quite fast in the early stage of the clan battle, but as the battle continued to rage for just a little bit, we started to see, hey, there's Saku too, and hey, there is Hama. What are they doing up there? They're not even as maxed out as Kshatriya should be. So I was thinking to myself, what is going on? Is this even supposed to be normal? I don't even know at that point in time. So that was quite unfortunate. So to me, after just taking a look at this and then doing my review for, the Kshatriya summon, it came to the conclusion that, maybe Kshatriya is just not as good as I thought. It's more of like a support and buffer. It is not really meant to be a damage dealer, or I should say, maybe the fight that we are taking on is just not meant to be for this unit to use. But I think after this, we are going to take into one last time for clan battle, and we are going to take into some Phantom Ace and potentially some actual arena, just to see one last time how this unit will actually performs in those different areas. Alright, so now we can actually hop into another clan battle. So this is going to be the team that we are using. So we are consisting of 3 other limited unit. We have Sasabi, we have Zeta, we have Farm Unicorn, and obviously Kshatriya, S Gundam, and then Hama. In terms of this setup, this is actually just a hot mess because we have 2 other unit in this teams that will love the attention of Marasite. So we have Sasabi, which for this instance, this is going to be like my battery for the buff support, because we can inflict 60% increased damage taken by the enemy. So that hopefully does kind of work. I'm not really going to be expecting a big number from Sasabi this time around, because HP wise, Sasabi is not the lowest, which is going to be our Kshatriya over here. So this unit is going to have the lowest HP of the bunch at a 38k. So what I actually had this morning, just going to let you guys know, I actually did get a free copy from the 2 tickets. So why not actually boost this up? Why not just take it up a notch? So now we are at potential level 4. So why not do that? Let's do that real quick. Let's get this in. Oh wow, we actually got the refund. Let's go. Yeah, remember how I put in 1,500 rainbow coin? Well, I actually got that back, so I only spent 1,000. So yay me. Alright, so I think we are looking a little bit better. So hope, please make Kshatriya good. Please have her be good in this one. So we're gonna hop in and see how we can do. Alright, so we are in, I think this is gonna be the setup we are going in with. So let's kind of see. I don't know if I expect a big number from this team actually. Probably not. But we'll kind of see. So far, I think it's just a hot mess. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Kshatriya is definitely taking all the beatings. Damage output wise, it is looking more impressive than the other situation for sure. Even S Gundam, man. S Gundam is a problem in this team. Even type disadvantage with it that much. So I wasn't really paying attention to our scoring, but I don't think it was anything high. But I mean, we were able to break that 20k DPS, so I think that's fairly impressive now that we look at it in this setup. But like I said again, in terms of in this setup specifically, there are just a lot of hot mess that I feel like I said, if you guys do have Sasabi, there's really no reason for you guys to even improve Kshatriya, because it kind of makes no sense. So yeah, it's not that impressive. I feel like, yeah, Sasabi was just down the drain. That unit was not. I don't even think we dodged a single time, so that's why we weren't even building him at all. So kind of unfortunate. Not the best ones, obviously, because this team is just a hot mess. I would not even suggest you guys to run a team like that, but for the purpose of just kind of showcasing it off, you guys can see that it's pretty bad. But in arena, let's kind of see how we can do, because in arena it's obviously a little bit more individual as far as what they can do themselves, and then collectively how can they fare. So that should be an interesting fight to go through in terms of the arena. So let's hop over there. Alright, so arena time. So this is a rank 9 player for in terms of my bracket. So I don't know. I think we would just kind of play it like this, and this is for the experiment, this is for the cause, because I really don't think we are gonna do any. Oh wow. How? What happened? What happened there, man? Can someone explain what just happened? How did we just... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh wow, we actually won. We won because of Kshatriya. We won because Kshatriya took the hit for us. Let's go. What happened? Dude, how did we... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Dude, I I I I literally packed us what is not Sasabi. Kshatriya with extra 14% evasion. Man, what? Nothing. Let's go. Yeah, let's see. How did we get sniped? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's, yeah. It is what it is. Yeah, sure. Alright, so this one does not have any of these scary units like your Hagashikis, like your Sisakuis and whatnot. So I think we might have a game here. We might have something here. I think we will do this actually. Alright, I think that should be fine. The only problem with this team, we do have their Blue Destiny Unit 1, so I do expect my Zeta to pummel any second now. We should expect, Zeta to take some hits, right? Ooh. Hold up. Wait a minute. Maybe Kshatriya is cooking here. Maybe. Okay. Do some damage. Oh my gosh, dude, we can't even heal. Did I miss any healing from Kshatriya? I didn't see anything, and we were attacking the whole time. What happened? What went wrong? Tell me. Let's see the battle report. Let's see what's cooking here. That was not even good. All right. Let's kind of see. Give me the battle report. It's not bad. Like, we did do something. All right. I'm not gonna say we didn't do anything, but that was like, yeah, we made health, HP restore. Yeah, we did recover some HP, but to our demise, we just couldn't. How do we escape them? Yeah, we just couldn't dodge. Yeah, against blue unit is still not too confident at the moment. Alright, so this one is going to be our last attempt, I think. Alright, so I think we will just kind of line things up like this. So the only problem in terms of putting where Kshatriya is going to be Sisakui at the back. I think Sisakui is just going to straight up melt down Kshatriya any second now. Alright, let's kind of see. Yeah. Ooh, that kind of hurt. That really hurt me. Yeah, I felt that because I think we were doing relatively good until the last minute. But yeah, Sisakui, that's why Sisakui is a really powerful unit that I think a lot of people were able to get their hands on, and I wasn't one of them, so it's okay. I'm not really complaining too much about that. But you guys can see how strong it is from the enemy perspective. So it's not bad. It's not bad. But you guys can definitely let me know how you guys feel about Kshatriya. Obviously, there is no unit enhancement, which I'm still debating whether or not I want to do that in this stage right now, because I obviously want to prioritize Zeta. Zeta is probably my go-to as far as if I want to spend some of my unit enhancement points to get up to like that level 51 at the moment. So it doesn't matter how I want to allocate those kind of unit enhancement points. But I think it's not that bad. It's like a situational thing. Like you guys can see, like, Zaku too. It's like you can kind of say it's like the same thing as Kshatriya. It didn't do too well. So I think the fact that Kshatriya was able to contribute just a little bit, I think it was actually not that bad. Yeah, we got sniped. Yeah, we just couldn't help it. There was not much we can do. Sad to say. But other than that, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the maxed out, quote-unquote maxed out version of this Kshatriya, at least without the unit enhancement. So you guys do have a good glimpse of how the unit does. But other than that, that's gonna be pretty much it, and I'll be catching you guys all on the next one.